core strengthening video. My name is Basanti and I'm from Pathak Yoga. Thank you for joining me on the mat. So get comfortable and start closing your eyes. We'll start with just a little breathing meditation and warm up. Relax the hands on our thighs. And then we take a deep breath in together for 3, 2, 1. And we breathe out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now deep breath in as slowly as you can. And breathe out as slowly as you can. And one more like this. Breathe in as slowly as you can. And then breathe out as slowly as you can. And stay with slow and deep breaths. Just let your breath do what it does best. And we're not meddling, so let's try and observe our breath for a little bit. Put one hand on your stomach and one on your chest. And notice how both your stomach and chest rise as you breathe in. And fall as you breathe out. The lungs can be considered our main excretory organs, so they're really, really important for us. And we want to make sure that we use them to their fullest, and every time that our stomach expands when we breathe in and contracts when we breathe out, we're using the lower part of the lungs, which is the larger. So we'll try and keep that up because that's just as important for our stomach, for core muscles, but also for reducing belly fat if that's what you want. So we keep the eyes closed if that's comfortable, and we just drop our left ear towards the left shoulder. Nice and gently, nothing too deep. And then we bring the right ear towards the right shoulder. Inhale, go back up. Exhale, bring the left ear towards the left shoulder. Inhale, go up. And exhale, bring the right ear towards the right shoulder. Inhale as you go up again, straightening the head. And exhale, drop the chin onto the chest. Inhale, raise the head and stretch the throat. Head goes towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring the chin onto the chest. Inhale, raise the head towards the ceiling. And exhale, bring the chin onto the chest. And then we'll roll our shoulders forwards, up towards the back and down. And we'll do that a few more times, really going as deeply as we can here. And drop the arms to the sides, or if you feel like it, you can engage the arms as well. But all of this is coming from the shoulders. Good. Now straighten the head and roll the shoulders to the back, up and to the front. Just going the other way a few times. Nice and slowly so you know what you're doing here. As deeply as you can. Good. Now raise the arms. Look up to the ceiling. Push the palms away from you. Gently go to the right side, stretching into your side body. And then go to the left side. Look up to the ceiling. Good. And slowly come back and bring the arms down. We inhale and raise the arms, bring the palms together. Exhale and bring the arms down. Really feel your shoulders here one more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then we'll come onto all fours. Warming up our spine. We want to make sure that we spread our fingers wide here. And then inhale and arch your back and look to the front. Exhale, round your back, drop the head. Breathe in and arch. Breathe out and round. In and out. And we'll move in the way that our breath wants. So when we're ready to breathe in, we arch our back. When we're ready to breathe out, we round our back. all fours here. We raise the left arm to the ceiling. Good. Take a deep breath in here. And then exhale, bring that arm over towards the right. Come down onto that arm and onto the left side of your face. Bring that right arm over to the front. Just walking the fingertips as far forwards as you can. And then straighten the right leg to the back. So right arm, right leg are straight now. We stay here. We can open that right palm to the ceiling even, to rotate that shoulder outwards a little bit. Deep breath in, and then exhale, come back onto all fours. So nice and slowly bring that left arm back. And we'll do the same on the other side. Inhale, raise the right arm. Look up to the ceiling. Stretch up. And take another deep breath in here. And exhale, bring that right arm over. Look towards the left side so that the right side of the head is on the ground. Left arm goes over. Left leg straightens. And we might open that left palm to the ceiling, rotating the arm outwards, the shoulder outwards. Deep breath in. Exhale, bring that left hand down, bring the left knee down, slide the right arm back. Good, now inhale, arch your back again. And exhale, round. And we'll stay rounding, pushing our tailbone forward. And pushing the hands into the ground. Very good. Now from here, toes tuck under. And we're going to walk our feet on the outside of the hands. And we sink the hips down. And we look to the front. Hands come to our heart center and we squeeze our shoulder blades and we use the elbows to push the knees apart. Now inhale, look up. And exhale, bring the chin onto the chest. Hands slowly come down into the ground and we bring the buttocks onto the ground. From here, hands to the back, straighten the legs. And then we bring the arms towards the front one by one. This might be too much for you already. We can come into a supported boat, Norkasana, Navyasana, or we're here. So see what's comfortable and where you want to be. You can always adapt this. What we don't want to do is round our back. Because so much of what we're doing when we're strengthening the core is protecting our back. So here we want to be nice and straight to make sure that our back is feeling fine. Now inhale, raise the arms to the ceiling. And exhale, open up to the right. Right arm to the back, left arm to the front. And then look towards the back here. If this is too much, again, bend your legs in towards you. You can hold on underneath the knees. Inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, go the other way. Again, your option is to hold on underneath the knees, but we're twisting into our body here. Look towards the back. Inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, go to the back. Now you can either stay here and hold, or you bring the right hand onto the ground, left foot onto the ground, and you push your hips up. So wherever you are, hold for another deep breath in. Exhale and come back. Bring the arms up. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Twist to the left. Now again, you can stay here or left hand goes down, right foot goes down. Gently push the hips up. Deep breath in. Exhale, come down. Raise the arms to the ceiling, coming back into your boat. Now arms go to the back. We interlock the hands and squeeze the shoulder blades. Again, if you need to, bend your legs in towards you. Good. Now from here, hold on and slowly lower your torso until you're almost on the ground. So you feel your lower back and your mid back coming down. Stay here. Relax the neck muscles. Raise the legs. Take yourself a little bit higher now if you can. And then raise the arms and look up. Slowly come back up into your boat. You're going to love me for this. And we're going to stay here. Give yourself a little smile. Sends lovely messages to your brain saying I'm happy. Good. So we're using all of those neural passageways that we use when we're happy. Now come into Shukrasana, into the happy pose, yes. And we're going to, so cross-leg position, walk our hands forwards as far as we can, stretching out, dropping the head, and relaxing here. Relax the shoulders as well. And if you're much, much higher, that's fine as well. Just see what's comfortable. And relax the shoulders and the neck, and the head is heavy. Now inhale, look to the front. Exhale, walk your hands back. Roll the shoulders to the back. We've got a lot more shoulder action coming. Hands come onto the front, and we're going to bring our legs towards the back. So into a nice plank. And we're going to start by just being in a straight line here. Maybe have the shoulders in line with your wrists. If you want to come a little bit further forwards, that's fine as well. But try not to be here, pushing the hips towards the back. And try not to drop the hips either. You might already feel this in your core. If this is too much, just bring the knees to the ground. You'll still feel something in the core. Good. For those who already have quite a strong core, inhale and raise your tailbone towards the ceiling. What we don't want to do is go up with our torso or with the hips. It's really just the tailbone going up. A little anterior tilt here. Take a deep breath in here. And then exhale, push your tailbone forwards. Pubic bone comes towards your rib cage. Deep breaths. Good. After the next exhale, we inhale and raise the tailbone again. And we exhale and bring the tailbone forwards again into that posterior tilt, and we stay here. Now if you were on your knees, you can do exactly the same thing. Inhale and exhale. Good. So pubic bone still towards the rib cage. Strong shoulders here, don't sink into the shoulders in any way. And then push your hips up, drop your head. And let your heels get heavy. You can start walking one foot into the ground and then the other, one heel even. Both toes are on the ground, sets of toes. Hips high, and your upper body pushes to the back. Good. Now we'll do this one more time. We're going to round forwards, dropping the head, chin on chest, into our plank again. You might notice that your shoulders are a little bit further forwards now. That's not a bad thing, as long as we don't drop the hips. Now inhale, raise your tailbone. Exhale, bring the tailbone forwards. Breathe in, anterior tilt. Breathe out, posterior tilt. If it gets too much, come onto the knees. Inhale, rise. Exhale, push the tailbone forward, stay here now. Now bring that left knee to the ground and bring the foot out to the side, so to the back, to the left. Inhale, raise the right arm and look up to the ceiling. Now reach that right arm over, stretching into the right side of your body. And either stay here or come into a full side plank, Kashyapasana, bringing both legs into a straight position here. Now we want to make sure that the hips don't go to the back. It's not just about raising the hips, it's also staying in that straight line. We're going to look towards our fingertips here. If you want, you can even drop your head all the way and push your hips even higher. Good, very nice. Now from here, slowly lower that right hand back onto the ground, coming back into your plank. Push your tailbone forwards. And stay exactly where you are while I change sides. So from here we'll do exactly the same on the other side, coming into a side plank, Kashyapasana, right knee onto the ground, right foot out to the side. Inhale, raise the left arm, look up to the ceiling, hips push high. So you might want to stay here, that's absolutely fine. We're stretching into our side body here. We've got a lot of control here as well. If you need to stay here, that's fine. If you want to go further, Straighten both legs. And you can, if you want more support, if you feel unbalanced, bring that left foot in front of you. Otherwise, feet on top of each other is fine as well. Push the hips high, left arm goes over. As if we wanted to touch the ground here. Good. Keep holding wherever you are. Keep breathing wherever you are. Again, that deep belly breath is super important. Good. Left hand comes down, we come back into our plank, Dandasana, and we push our tailbone forwards again. Good. Again, we remind ourselves of that smile. Good. And then from here, bring the knees to the ground. Bring the elbows in towards you. Elbows in towards you, so not out to the sides, and we bring the chest and chin to the ground. Good, now from here, walk your knees further in. You want your hips to be nice and high. If for some reason this didn't work for you, start from the front of your body. Tuck the toes under, push into the knees, bring them a little bit further in, so that the hips go up. And you might be here, that's okay too. Wherever you are is fine. Keep your spine supple and your back is prepared for all the things to come. Now from here, try and work with your triceps, pushing yourself up. If this is too much, you come up like this, drop the hips, and push yourself up. Coming into child's pose, Balasana. Get a little break, tuck the toes under, break is over, push the hips up, and let the heels get heavy. Good. Now from here, bring the knees to the ground. One more time. Let the chest come down until it's in between your hands. Chin to the ground. And from here, we come into a little back bend. Drop your hips. Bring the tops of the feet onto the ground. Keep the elbows in towards you so they don't just drop to the sides. And then push your torso up, so you're pushing into the hands. Keep your pubic bone on the ground. Keep your hips heavy. And rise as high as you can here, looking to the front. Or if you are quite high, like me, then you look up to the ceiling. And feel that stretch in your belly. If you're a bit lower, you'll look to the front, not overstretching your cervical spine. And feel that breath in your lower belly, in your lower back, everywhere, your throat. Good. Now from here, tuck the toes under, drop the chin onto the chest, round your back a little bit, and push the hips up. And then once you're back in Parvatasana in that inverted V-shaped mountain pose or downward dog, push your hips towards the back, straightening, to the ceiling, straighten your back. Good. Now from here, inhale, raise the right leg high. Good, and point your toes. Deep breath in. And then exhale, flex your foot, bring the heel towards your buttocks. Take a deep breath in here, and on the exhale, look to your hands. Step your foot in between the hands, and bring your left heel to the ground. So nice at an angle, toes are pointing out to the left. Sink down into that right leg, look to the front, raise the arms and torso, look up to the ceiling. Good, now from here, interlock the hands behind you, squeeze your shoulder blades, and let the hands slide down your left leg. Coming into a back bend, push all the weight into that right leg. So there's no weight here in the left leg, we're not bending that left leg. But you could be here. In fact, let's do that. Raise the arms, bring them towards the back. So arms in line with the ears. Good. Now bring the hands to the ground. Drop your head. And then look to the right. Raise the right arm, look up to the ceiling. And if you can, straighten your right leg. And for some of us, we can go even further here. You can bring that right foot a little bit further in towards the left. You can bring the left hand on the outside of the right foot. And then slide that hand further down towards the middle of the mat and take a bind here. Good. Release that bind if we have one. Both hands come back onto the ground and we step back. One more deep breath in here. Deep breath out. And then inhale, raise your left leg. Point your toes. Deep breath in again here. And then exhale, flex your foot. Bring the heel towards your buttocks. And that knee should be nice and high, so we don't just drop the knee. It's quite high here, pushing upwards. Depends on how open your hips are, obviously, but we don't just drop the knee. Deep breath in. Exhale, look to the hands, step your left foot in between the hands. Bring your right heel onto the ground at an angle, toes out to the side. Look to the front. Inhale into Virabhadrasana 1 or Warrior 1. We'll look up to the ceiling, sink down into that left leg. Then a version of Parivrit or reverse Warrior. Interlock the hands behind you. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Come into a little back bend. So a version of that, not traditional, but good for our purposes. Good. Now remember, arms next to the ears. Keep sinking that weight into the left leg. Deep breath in. Exhale. Hands come down. Drop your head for a moment. And then look to the left. Raise the left arm. Look up to the ceiling. We can stay here, or we can straighten our left leg, if that's possible for us. We want to make sure that the right heel doesn't rise. So firmly on the ground here. We can walk our left foot further in towards the right. We can bring that right hand on the outside of the left foot. Now we stay where we want to stay. It's fine to ground yourself here, having that right hand on the right side of the mat as well. If you want to, come into a bind. Left arm drops behind you. Right hand walks to the middle of the mat and comes underneath that left leg, but from the outside, not the inside. And we can hold here or wherever we are. We twist and then we release. Bring both hands down onto the ground wherever you were. Frame the foot here. Drop your head. Raise that back heel. Step the left foot back. Good. Deep breath in. And on the exhale, roll forwards into your plank again. Tuck your tailbone under. Good. Relax your jaw. Don't clench your jaw. Just relax everything here. You've got control of your body, but that doesn't mean you have to tense up in any part of your body. Neck muscles are relaxed as well. And we're just breathing deeply into our belly, especially here. Now, knees, chest, chin. Knees to the ground, elbows in towards us, as the chest and chin come to the ground. Drop the hips, bring the tops of the feet onto the ground, and then on an inhale, push your torso back up. The arms aren't straight all the way, the elbows are still in towards us, and the shoulders are sliding down. Good. From here, push the hips to the back, come back into child's pose. And from here, make your way back up into Parvatasana, hips high, heels low, shoulders away from the wrists. Now inhale, raise the right leg. Exhale, step the foot in between your hands, bring your left heel to the ground again, but this time, raise the left arm, bring it over towards the front, and raise the right arm. You reach both arms to the front. We're not bending in any way, we're open to the left here. From here, inhale, raise the arms, raise that back heel off the ground, and sink your hips down. As you exhale, you go lower and deeper. Now left arm behind you comes onto the left leg. We inhale into a back bend. Once we're comfortable here, keep that right arm in line with your head. Raise the left arm as well. Hands come down, step back, drop the head. Same on the other side. Inhale, raise the left leg. Exhale, step the foot in between your hands. Bring your right heel to the ground. We're starting as we were before, or similar, in an extended side angle. Raise that right arm. Take it over to the front. Now, biggest change here, we won't push the hips to the back. So it's good you're seeing that from the other side now. Raise that left arm. And keep breathing. Keep holding. Good. And then inhale, raise the arms, straighten the torso, raise the back heel off the ground, and exhale. Sink the hips down. Good. From here, right hand onto the right leg, come into a back bend. Raise the right arm as well. Good. Keep breathing. Deep breath in now. Exhale, bring the hands down. Step that left leg back. And we walk our feet towards the hands. That space behind us. And just let yourself hang your shape off the hands. Maybe pull yourself closer. Don't worry if you're here. Then rock your torso from side to side. You can hold onto your elbows if you like. You can have the fingertips on the ground. Good. Back into the middle. Hands firmly onto the ground, next to the feet. Bring your hips down. Try to keep the heels on the ground if you can. If you can't, that's fine. Bring the arms to the front. Take a deep breath in here and exhale, come onto your back and all the way over to the back. And release the hands if you can, even if your legs are hovering. You might not need your hands to support you at your back. From here we'll come up into a boat again, to Nokasana. So here from Halasana plow pose all the way up. Reaching the arms to the front, legs to the front. Again, you've got that option of holding on here. Lower the legs, lower your torso. Good. Relax the neck muscles. Come back up, nice and slowly, still balancing on your tailbone here. Take a deep breath in and exhale, lower the torso, raise the legs, bring the arms next to the head, relax your upper body. Good. And now from here, raise your toes higher towards the ceiling so your buttocks come off the ground. Just a little tiny movement. We're not going here in any way. The legs stay at that 90-degree angle that they're building with the torso or with the ground. So we're going up here. And we keep breathing here all the way into the lower belly. Now, depending on how strong you are in your core, you'll stay here, just slightly raising the buttocks off the ground, and you'll already feel this. Keep the shoulders relaxed, keep the back of the head relaxed, nothing's happening here. Or, if you're stronger in your core already and you can go a little bit further, do that, rising higher. Always making sure there's nothing going on here in the upper body. And always making sure the legs don't come over to that side. The feet stay in line with the hips. Good. Now from here, hands towards the buttocks, and we're pushing slightly higher. Now if you know Sarvangasana, this is not where we're going. We want to work our core here. So, the 3 different stages. 1, 2, 3, just slightly higher, but we're still engaging the core. And the legs aren't going over this way. Now come back into Halasana, into your plow, legs to the back. Interlock the hands behind you if you can, and then push the palms away from you so that your thumbs are on the ground. Good. Now see if your core manages to do this, and if it doesn't, grab hold of your hands. Hands either, grab hold of your back. So hands either on the ground or on your back. Raise the legs. See if you can manage to do this without the support of your hands. Coming into the shoulder stand. So without holding on here, this is a wonderful thing for your core as well. So much stability. You can even reach the arms all the way up. Completely unsupported in our shoulder stand. Now a little exercise for everyone. Bring the hands to your back. Push the hips towards your head. And lower the legs towards the other side. Try not to drop them here, so just gently lowering the legs further. And then slowly drop them all the way, but try and keep the legs straight. Straighten all the way and keep holding on underneath your back here. Good, and we take deep breaths into our belly. In and out. And we slide our feet in towards us. We release. We bring the knees in towards us. We raise our head towards the knees. Little package here. Little change to Pavanukasana. And from here we come back up into our boat. Slowly lower the legs, nice and controlled. Reach the arms up, look up, interlock the hands and push the palms away from you. Flex your feet and reach for the front of the room. Come all the way forwards and down. Drop the head, the arms. Hold on wherever it's comfortable, or just open the palms to the ceiling. And breathe. Now chin tucks under, round your back as you come up. And then bring the soles of the feet together here, drop the knees on either side. And bring your forearms down to the ground, drop the head to the back. So there's different versions of this one as well. This is if you've had enough core work. If you want to do a little bit more, we're going to come into the traditional way of doing Matsyasana, or the fish pose. Legs to the front, chest pushes out, and we'll bring the crown of the head to the ground. You can help yourself out here a little bit with your hands. And then from here, the arms go up and the legs go up. So this is quite a strong pose. Make sure that your back is okay here. And obviously we're engaging our core. Good. Slowly release. Come onto your forearms. Take your time taking that head back. And then towards the front. Onto the hands. And from here, we'll come back into Malasana as we did at the beginning. Heels onto the ground. Hands to the front. Hands to the heart center. We drop the chin onto the chest, but we won't round our spine. The rest of the spine is straight. Good. Now a little bit of a balancing pose. Obviously you'll need your core for that as well, for any balancing. We're going to bring our hips up a little bit. Bring the hands behind our feet so that the elbows are underneath the legs. Or maybe it's the upper arms. And drop the hips back down. We're going to shift our weight into the hands now and away from the feet. Buttocks heavy, hips heavy. Bring the feet in towards you. Heels rise, toes are still on the ground. Stay here if this is all you can do. Try and straighten the legs or raise the feet first and then straighten the legs. Oh, I'm too close to the sofa. So again, so from here, feet off the ground first, and see if you can straighten the legs. Nice balance here. Slowly lower yourself. Come all the way down into the buttocks. Soles of the feet together. And then we're going to bring our hands underneath the legs. Reach the arms forwards and drop. Slowly rise. Bring the right foot in towards your left butt cheek. Left foot on the outside of the right thigh. Bring that right arm around the knee. Bring the left hand behind you. And the left hand can either just be on the ground behind your buttocks, so quite close to your body, so you're still straight and not tipping backwards, or the top of the hand can rest on your right waist. Now take a deep breath in here and exhale as you twist to the back. Deep breath in at the back. Exhale, come to the front. Drop that knee and bring the ankle on top of the thigh. So you keep dropping that knee, bring the hands to the other side and drop your torso. Very nice, so come up. We'll do the other side. So that left foot is now coming in towards the right butt cheek. Right foot on the outside of the left thigh. Straighten your spine, use that left crook of the arm around the right knee. And the right arm is going to the back, either landing the hand behind your buttocks or the top of the hand on your left waist. Now inhale, really straighten the spine, lengthen as much as you can, and exhale, twist towards the back. feel those breaths. If you've got that top of the hand on your opposite waist, you will feel the rise and fall here of your belly, your waist, moving your lower back. Take a last deep breath in and exhale, come back. Knee drops down, ankle is comfortable here on our thigh, hopefully. Hands on the other side, and we drop down. Slowly come back up. And then we swing both legs to the back, come to sit on your heels, or alternatively back into Shukrasana, into that happy pose, cross-leg position. Bring one hand on your belly and one on your chest and close your eyes. Slowly drop the chin onto the chest. Breathe slowly into your body. Feel the chest rise, feel the stomach rise. Chest falls, stomach falls. Now from here, bring your right ear towards the right shoulder. Slow and deep breaths. And exhale, bring the chin onto the chest as well again. And very slowly bring the left ear towards the left shoulder. Really enjoy the way there. Not about getting there, as with everything in life. Deep breath in. And exhale, bring the chin onto the chest. Gently, slowly. And straighten the back, straighten the head. Inhale, raise the arms. Interlock the hands, push the palms away from you. Stretch to the left and to the right. And then let your torso come forwards, let the arms guide the way into child's pose, but the palms are still away from us. Now here, interlock the hands behind you. Raise the arms as high as you can. Good. Now right hand onto the ground to the front. Left arm slides towards the right. So underneath that right arm. Then we turn our gaze towards the right or left. So for a deeper stretch towards the left. Release. Bring the left arm to the front. Bring the right arm to the left. Look to the left or to the right. Slowly come back and then tuck the chin under and round your back as you come up. Very good. Roll the shoulders to the back, slide the shoulders down. And thank you very much for joining me. I hope this was nice and I will see you on the mat again soon.